Hey guys, what's up? It's Julian and I'm back with another new video. Wow. Do I have a story for you guys? Okay, so I know probably you guys were expecting a video last week, and I was too. As the title of this video says, I'm sick. Like, whoo-wee. It was Super Bowl Sunday, and we woke up to go to church, and I wasn't feeling that well, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna push through it, I guess, like I always do. So I got dressed, we went to church, and by the time it was time to go from church, I was like, you know what, I don't think I can do it. I need to lay down, take a nap. So that's exactly what I did. We went home, got back in bed, slept for another 4 hours. Now, you're like, Julian, I don't think that's healthy. You should probably take some medicine or anything. Well, I didn't know I was fully sick at the moment. So I went downstairs, got my blanket because I was cold, and I just cuddled up with myself, started watching YouTube videos on the couch. And, you know, I'm not one to be, I'm not one to get sick because I haven't been sick like this in 3 years, which is pretty crazy. And the last time I was sick, I was like throwing up everywhere. See, I'm still sick. I'm just laying down, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I can feel when I have a fever when I'm freezing cold and my face is burning up. Like, you don't even have to touch yourself. Like, it feels like you're like burning up. I don't know how to explain it, but if you get what I mean, then you know. So basically, I was like, hey dad, I'm pretty sure I have a fever. Can you get me some medicine? And I was expecting to get like, you know, the little like child medicine, like the little orange good, thick and nice, like, oh, it tastes good. Probably does a big toll, but no. He came home with 2 big jugs of 1 day quill and 1 night quill, and I was like, I don't like that. He said, well, Julian, I got these because men take these. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, it was around nighttime at the time. So I got a night quill, and it was like this big, like that much. And I was like, I don't think I can do it. And my dad's just like, chug it. And I'm just like, well, you see, I don't think. So so I took the night quill, and I was like, oh, oh, I do not like that. So I just took the courage, and I went like, coughed it everywhere. Just kidding, I didn't do that. I took it, chugged it, I was like, oh my gosh, that was disgusting. But it does clear your sinuses right when you take it. It's just like when you take a shot of mint, I guess. But so I took that and I went to bed, and the next day I woke up, I'm like, I am not going to school. I am too sick to go to school. I was coughing like crazy, had a high fever, and it was crazy, which is because I haven't felt this in so long. And you know, when you're a kid, you're like, oh, mom, I'm sick. I can't go to school. Like, you want to miss school, which is strange for me. But now I'm like, I don't want to miss school because I don't want to have so much work to make up that I can't get on with the lessons, that I can't finish. So I didn't want to be sick, which is very strange for me because I was always like, I don't want to be sick because, you know, I don't want to miss school. But the first day I was like at home alone. It was pretty bad. I fell asleep a couple times. And the next day I was expecting not to go to school because I just had so much, like, it's like when you feel so much sickness, like you just can't do anything. That was me. So on the second day, like, I literally couldn't move. Like, that's how bad it was. I was in my covers, and I was like, every time I had to pee or eat something, I could not get up because I was so cold, and I felt like if I uncovered myself from the blankets, I would get hypothermia and die. Yes, it actually felt like that. Literally, if I like whipped up the blankets and the wind hit me, I would like freeze and probably cease to exist. So, good thing I didn't do that. So, basically, what I'm saying is I didn't pee a lot, and I couldn't get up to eat food. This is day 2 of being sick. This is a Tuesday, and I was like, Dad, I'm pretty sure I can go to school tomorrow, but I don't know because I still had a fever. Excuse me. That night, I kept waking up because I was breaking fevers so much. I have a full bed, and it's pretty big for me, and which is good. And I sleep on the right side of the bed, away from the wall, and I woke up sweating like crazy, took off my shirt because it was soaked in sweat, which is so disgusting. Took off all the covers, moved to the other side of the bed, which felt so uncomfortable because I had never slept on that side of the bed before, and went back to sleep. Maybe a couple hours later, woke up at 3, and it happened again. So I just took off the covers and did the same process and switched sides of the bed. But it was so annoying how I had to wake up in piles of sweat, and it was disgusting. So I went back to sleep, thankfully, and I woke up the next day and I'm like, Dad, I don't think I can go to school again. I wanted to go to school, but the thing is, I wake up early every day, and I have to go to school earlier than everyone else because I have weightlifting, and we get an extra like 30 minutes in our workout. And if you're like after a day sick, you do not want to be working out because it just drains you so much when you're sick, and it's so like, oh my gosh. So what's going through my mind on this last day is like, it's gonna suck tomorrow. I'm gonna like pass out probably, and I'm gonna die because I haven't worked out in like 5 days. So the day goes on. It's pretty bad. I mean, it's pretty good actually, not lying. I watched Netflix. I've watched the whole season of Sense8, but I'm not one of the people who like to be on their butts all day. So I try to get up, be active, as in sit up, get something to drink fluids and stuff like that. So by the time everyone came home, I would be decently okay. And it went pretty great. Those 3 days, like the first 2 sucked like heck. Here's the thing. I was ready for school. I was like, it's gonna suck tomorrow. I'm gonna have so much makeup work, and I'm not gonna have anything like physically wrong with me, but it's gonna be painful. The day before, my dad emailed my teacher. She's like, does my son have any makeup work he can do? And basically every single one of my teachers was like, no, he can catch up easily. And you know what was the best thing? I think of myself as a mathematician, and well, I'm so like basic, but my math is my favorite subject, and I think of myself as one of the best students in my class right now. And so my dad emailed my math teacher, and he emailed back, and he was like, yeah, we're missing Julian, but he can come back and make up his work really fast because he's a fast learner. And I was like, yeah, I guess. And then he started saying, yeah, like, Julian is probably one of my best students overall through all of his classes. And I was like, I mean, I guess. See, like, math is my favorite subject, which is probably what I already told you guys. But still, one of my best students, I guess. For the past 3 quarters, I have made 100s on every report card, and I made a 100 on my last exam, which is pretty good, I guess. But still, I took that into consideration. I was like, thanks, teach. Cool. That was one positive thing that I got out of that day. So the next day, when I go back to school, I wake up early, I'm just like, ugh, it's gonna suck. I take some Dayquil, drench it down. That's what happened. Like, I literally died. And I go to school, I'm like, this is gonna suck. So the warm-up that we do is like pretty decent. It wasn't that bad, but I almost passed out at the end, which was kind of bad. And then the workout, I'm telling you. Okay, so every week, it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we do lifting. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do speed work. And it was a Thursday, and I was so glad to hear that my coach was like, we're lifting today. And I was like, thank you, Lord, because I do not want to be sprinting all day, and I was going to pass out if we did. But yes, that's my sick experience of my 3 days off. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and pray for me. So if you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up. If you are new here, subscribe, press that little red button down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.